All right, what's going on, everybody? I'm going to try my best to do this video for people who are new to the MyNBA scene. So you can use 2K share scenarios if you want to get a specific franchise mode going, especially like retro rosters. So I'm going to use this 1976, 1977 roster by Gavin W. 1029. The advantage to using the 2K share scenarios is going to be that the franchise mode is already set up when you get into it. So if you're new to this is going to be a major advantage. You don't have to take the time to set your leagues up unless you end up downloading a share scenario that's not quite complete. So like this one, I've gone through it and I'm going to show you guys. Like if we go through the rosters, it's pretty complete for the most part. It wouldn't be something that I played full time anyway. It would be something that I just want to kind of go through a couple games, maybe sim a season or two just to see what happens. Play a few games just to see how I like it. But I'm going to tell you now, I played this roster. Big thanks to Gavin W 1029. I played this roster. So like you got the Miami Heat. So teams that didn't exist at the time are still in this roster. The creator of this MyNBA share scenario might not have known that he could have contracted the league down. He could have made the league smaller. Most people don't know that. Most people don't even play this mode at all. But you can't do that after you start a scenario. But you can do it if you're just starting a MyNBA from scratch, and maybe I'll go over that in another video. Actually, I do have a video on how to contract the NBA or make it smaller, whatever. But I believe I used the word contract the NBA. But yeah, I did make a video about that. I'll try to leave the link in the description just in case you want to get your league down to, 15, 16 teams, something like that. I think it has to be an even number. But anyway, just going through this roster, as you guys can see, it is not crashing on me. And I played on this roster. I am on Xbox Series X. And I think we just had like I don't know what number patch, but we had a patch recently. And it's making MyNBA pretty stable so far with these 2K share scenarios. Now in the past, MyNBA would crash because anytime you would add like custom, anytime you would basically load up a share scenario with custom jerseys and stuff like that, just the MyNBA share scenario just was not working out. But as it stands right now, at least for me on Xbox Series X, it is working pretty stably. Now, looking at these teams, I'm just showing you can look at the rosters in different ways. You don't have to worry about the jerseys because you can change the jerseys. As you see, I've changed to their actual year appropriate jerseys. You can change the jerseys once you get to the team selection screen. So even if your team does not have the correct jerseys before you get to the team selection screen, that's okay. You don't have to worry about that. You can just change the jerseys at the team selection screen before each game. That's what I did here. And I really like this roster, to be honest. 76, 77. I was playing with the 76ers, and Dr. J is a beast. He's a beast. Dr. J is one of my all-time favorite players anyway, but this just looks so good. It just looks good. I think the visual tone of NBA 2K21 on next gen actually fits the 70s more than it fits, the current NBA, because the current NBA is like, when you watch it on TV, if you have current TV technology, anything that's up to date, the screens and the presentation, everything is vibrant and vivid. And with next gen, everything isn't always vibrant and vivid once you get into the arenas. But I think, the tone of the game fits the tone of the visual look of the game fits the 70s and 80s rosters. Maybe even some 90s, but I really like it with the 70s and the 80s when they're like wearing the short shorts or whatever. Pause, not because they are wearing the short shorts, but I just think it fits the era. I don't know why. It just looks good in game. But anyway, the rest of this video, I'm just going through the rosters, showing you this right here. But this is how you would set up it wouldn't be you setting it up, but this is how you would use a retro roster that someone else has already taken the time to set up. And this is incredible. So I'm going to have to see if the person that created this, again, Gavin W 1029, I'm going to have to find out if this person is on OperationSports or Reddit or something, because I know it took a lot of time to make a roster like this, and this is nice. I haven't really played with a lot of retro rosters since like 2K14, because I spent years on 2K14 and PC just playing retro rosters like ridiculous. But I have played some recently with 2K20, but I just haven't gone in depth in the franchise mode. But anyway, this has been the video. This is how you do it. This is how you can set it all up. I am ending on this note. You guys make sure you check out the other vids.